The girl in red was invited to a dark grove by 4 men to play an exciting game. As she noticed them staring at her like hungry wolves, Lisa couldn't help feeling anxious. When the moment was right, one of the men beside her suggested playing Truth or Dare. Another man pulled out a cloth bag, and the game officially began. The man next to the girl drew Truth from the bag. Lisa asked him what was the most regrettable thing he had ever done. After hesitating for a moment, he said that as a child, he had let an injured rabbit go during a hunt. It should have been a good deed, but his father beat him severely for it. Since then, the man never returned empty-handed, and the rabbits in the area were nearly hunted to extinction. Lisa listened with chills running down her spine. The game continued as the bag was passed to the man sitting across from the girl. He drew Dare, which instructed him to kill something. The atmosphere instantly became tense, but the man who drew the card said this was simple. He walked to the edge of the grove, picked up an earthworm from the ground, and put it in his mouth. He seemed to thoroughly enjoy this delicacy, while his companions were clearly accustomed to such behavior. Lisa, however, was nearly sick to her stomach. Soon the bag reached the girl's hands. Unfortunately, she also drew Dare, which required her to have her hands bound. The man across from her immediately removed his belt. From that point on, the girl could no longer use her hands. The game wasn't over. When it was the girl's turn again, the man beside her drew a card for her since her hands were tied. This card read Death. Seeing this, the girl became terrified and immediately said she didn't want to play anymore. But her opponents weren't about to let her go easily. The man next to her said he would give her a 5-minute head start before they began hunting her. Upon hearing this, she completely broke down and let out a desperate scream. Her anguished cries for help only excited the 4 men more as their faces twisted with anticipation. The girl quickly fled, and the hunting game was about to begin. But once she got away, she seemed like a completely different person. It turned out she had received brutal training since childhood under the guidance of the best instructors. Under her coach's personal direction, she had become an exceptional assassin. The reason she came to the grove with these men was specifically to eliminate them all. Confronting 4 grown men head-on clearly wasn't wise. So before this date, she had prepared a potent hallucinogen. Once consumed, this drug would make people see their deepest fears. During their game, she had already slipped this drug to all of them. Now hidden in the bushes, she waited for the drug to take effect. Soon, a man wielding an axe caught up to her, but the drug began working just then. His most feared panda head appeared in the distance ahead of him. Will the girl's plan succeed? This thrilling movie is called The Final Girl. 5 stars, highly recommended.